full-time cook who's very good, one full-time house help, female, amazing. 24/7 we have a great place to stay. If that is sorted, then I think work तो हम लोग कर लेंगे, पर घर कोई संभाल लेंगे.
भी मुझे calls आ रहे हैं कि आप wow what a film, can you please fund this?
I was just crying. I don't know if I was hormonal because of the pregnancy.
We got really lucky that script came our way, of course in the form of their friendship. We were in the thick of all our acting jobs. Yeah, it's a very later stage conversation of being a producer. मतलब acting ही कर लें पहले. वही अभी चल रहा है वो, अभी शुरुआती है एक तरीके से मैं कहूँगा हम दोनों के लिए. But there's a very big scale film which I'm dying to announce hopefully soon.
Like Ali and I both came from auditions. We wanted our first film to have actors that came through an audition process. I remember high-fiving him across our coffee table, like, I think we found a cast. And so I said it's an independent film, yes, but I don't think it's an art house, slow, dull film. It's an entertaining film.
Hi, welcome to ETimes. My name is Juggle, and today we have with the newest producers in town, Ali, Fazal, and Richa Chadha. Ali and Richa, what is Boli Punjaban and Guddu Bhaiya making a film called Girl Will Be Girls?
Wow.
Making a film called Girls Will Be Girls. That's what we are doing.
Yeah, I think it's quite a. I mean, now that you say it like that, it sounds like
Making good cinema.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah.
But what prompted the two of you all to say that put your weight behind a film, which is this?
Actually, the director is a long-time friend of mine, so she's very brilliant. When you see the film, you'll know why we picked it, because I didn't pick it because she's a friend of mine, but because the script is so good.
Yeah, I think we got really lucky that script came our way, of course in the form of their friendship or whatever connection there was. Then I read it and we were very excited about it as it was. फिर pandemic हो गया, but Shuchi didn't let that period go waste. You know, she really honed in on the script and it became better and better and better. I think it went to a lot of labs also during that time, script labs across the globe. So yeah, the idea was to champion a good script, see where it takes us, in the hope that we'll be able to set it up and learn how to be a producer. We were in the thick of all our acting jobs, yeah. So that became, and trying to get married. But somehow we pulled through, and I think I'm really proud of us. I've not said that before, but yeah,
I'm proud of us too.
we have. It's not much weight we could, put behind, but we managed to flank it, I think, in the best possible way we could, and give it this journey. And we're really happy that it found its home.
No, the film is I've heard a lot of things from across.
Yes,
from my friends in New York also who've kind of seen it.
Oh wow!
Oh, really nice.
Yeah.
Amazing. No, it's received a lot of love from the audiences, and and that's why in fact most of our awards are all the audience awards, right?
Yeah.
In a lot of places we've
Yeah.
got that.
But was the idea of being a producer always in the two of you? Like when you were acting and all, कि हाँ आगे producer बनेंगे, कभी producers बनेंगे? Was there ever or just like बोलते दिल से आवाज है कि नहीं इसको प्रोड्यूस करना है यार?
इसको प्रोड्यूस करना है ऐसे मतलब
बाद में आया मतलब it's a very later stage conversation of being a producer मतलब acting ही कर लें पहले. वही अभी चल रहा है वो, अभी शुरुआती है एक तरीके से मैं कहूँगा हम दोनों के लिए. But I think there is space for a lot of other things to happen, and we realized that very soon कि why not? I think we can. And producing also, I think somewhere everybody thinks, sorry, I'm speaking.
Please speak.
But I think people still think that it is finance only.
Yeah.
आज भी मुझे calls आ रहे हैं कि wow, what a film. Can you please fund this for us? And I'm like, no, buddy, that is not production. We're not the, money people. It is so much more than that, Creative team ek hoti hai. That is the real producer job. It's a very humbling
experience, yeah.
True. Richa, when people, mostly actors become producers, they end up casting themselves in their film. You took a decision of not casting yourself in the film. Was that ever was that a chance कि मैं घुस जाऊँ picture के अंदर?
I actually, because I'm doing something for the first time, I wanted to stay 100% focused on it. it's not to say कि कल को अगर if we find
Mhm.
something that we like and where maybe it makes sense for us to be a part of it as actors, we'll do it. But ये नहीं बोल सकते कि हम सिर्फ अपने लिए फिल्म बना रहे हैं या हम अपने careers के लिए production house खोल रहे हैं. Although there's nothing wrong with that. I
Yeah.
mean, I think in any case, God also helps those who help themselves. But I mean, being outsiders and trying to create our kind of cinema, we are sort of trying to do things that like we want to see done. Sometimes the person that you are and what you're watching and what you're doing, there's a huge
Yeah.
disconnect between
True.
that.
True.
So somewhere I think we're trying to marry that. Like कि घर जाके ऐसा बहुत होता है यहाँ पे. You're part of promotions. You see someone doing a like out and out commercial film with like they say na leave your brain behind kind of film. And then उनसे पूछेंगे what are your acting influences and they're like Daniel Day-Lewis and Meryl Streep. So I'm like, let's get real, let's not. We should just find a marriage in between.
True.
And this film is also such that it's an independent film, yes. But I don't think it's an art house, slow, dull film. It's an entertaining film. It's an engaging film. And that's what we want.
So do the two producers, creative producers or producers, as you want to call yourselves, do the talks reach home also? अरे सेट पे वो दिन ये करेंगे यार, ये ऐसा करना चाहिए था, वो सब प्लान करना चाहिए. Does it happen as producer? Actors probably, I'm sure, because that's the life you're living.
Actually
the other way.
acting का नहीं, हाँ.
Yeah.
See, we don't talk about that acting stuff too much. But we end up talking about production a lot. Like खाना खाते खाते, अरे यार वो वाला तुम लीड कर लो, मेरा हो गया उस राइटर के साथ, मैं नहीं कर सकती.
Because our house is our office for the longest time.
Oh,
it has been, because we're a team of very few people, right? It's our first.
Team of 4 actually.
Out of which 2 is us. So we are reading scripts, we are doing a lot of legwork, which I'm now realizing, acha, people outsource everything. So, but I think that has really taught us. So of course the discussions used to happen on our lunch table, in our drawing room and everywhere while we were doing other things as well. And that sometimes we would agree, sometimes we would not agree. But again, at the end of the day, we knew that we had to carry Shuchi Talati's vision forward, and that was sacrosanct. That was always priority one. So our likes and dislikes would then all stop at that door.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shuchi would have the final call, and she's also the producer with us.
Yeah.
So
how much were the two of you involved with the casting of the film? Because Kanu is having the year of her life right
Kani,
now.
yeah.
Kani's, she's having the life of the year.
Kanu
of her
is
life right
also Kanu's film was at Cannes last year.
Yeah.
So yeah, good for him. But no, Kani is having multiple dream runs. But sorry, what was your question then?
We were involved in
the
casting.
casting.
We were involved in
Yeah.
casting because like Ali and I both came from auditions. We wanted our first film to have actors that came through an audition process. And that's what happened. We had a brilliant casting director, Dilip Shankar, lives in Delhi. And he found this fresh Preeti Panigrahi for us. She's a find really. And Kesav and Kani, of course, who's a very seasoned actor, but I think she will be seen in a new light in this film. And they all auditioned for the film and we tried to make combinations. And I remember high-fiving him across our coffee table being like, I think we found our cast. And,
Even Jitin, who plays the father, Devika Punjabi, all of them, like stellar performances. Jitin has actually a very tough part because he comes in for a short while, but he has to establish an entire household.
Wow.
That is actually led by these 3 people. So,
yeah.
I'm now thinking about them from like
and
the
how much
outside.
faith he would have gone into the film with.
Yeah.
True. Now, when the film gets so much of praise across the globe, what is like, imagine you just imagine yourself at your first award function and you get that first prize for your film. What does the producer go through? What is that emotion the producer goes through?
You were there, Sundance.
I was at Sundance.
Sundance.
I think we both went up and I was just crying. I don't know if I was hormonal because of the pregnancy, which at that time was a
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't know, but I look back, I don't know why I'm really crying and tough to talk because it was quite challenging to put this film together. Uh, and money is the least of it, you know. People say ki paisa ye wo, but it's not that. It's just getting all the. It's also difficult to meet expectations of people in France and people in India and people in Norway. This film is in that way a very big co-production effort.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it was an emotional moment. I will be emotional again when it drops on Prime because it's like coming full circle for me after Inside Edge and Mirzapur, and this film coming on Amazon Prime is like it's important to us that it found a home, and you know, people in India are going to watch this film. This film is an Indian film.
You know, you'll also have like your Pushing Buttons, the production house has like 6 more films lined up, or like 5 more, 6 more. I don't know. That's a number
So,
I've been like floating
They've
around.
announced an ambitious slate. Let's see what gets made fast. Right
Yeah.
now, something is in post production, something is being edited, but rest projects are in different stages. And yeah, I don't know, film hogi, show hoga, kya
It's a very
hoga, but-
eclectic mix of all content that you're making right now. Adult animation, there's reality, the documentary reality happening.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
who picks what? Like,
Between the both of us, I think we are both very creative, and so we choose and we lead different projects. So like I led this one. Ali's leading this film called Papita that
Yeah.
he's putting together. So we all divide, and then I will take orders from him when he's working on that. Here he was deferring to me. So we have a good balance that way.
boss
Yeah.
कैसी है ये?
Boss
I mean,
तो
a
नहीं हूँ मैं.
strong one, yeah. But
ना
I was
boss ना bossy.
no, but I think it was needed for the ship to like properly sail, and I hope we can keep the same level of I don't know if I call it hierarchy in the next projects, but we are very
Equality and respect.
yeah,
Yeah.
but we're very very excited about what we do next, and I think that already the jamming sessions have started. There's a very very big scale film which I'm dying to announce hopefully soon. Very unlike somebody would think is Girls Will Be Girls or the producers of that. So let's see. I think those are
How are you all managing things? You're actors now turning producers. You became parents. There's Parenthood as well.
Yeah.
So how is the plate is full right now? जगह का बन रही है?
नहीं है बनाना पड़ रहा है.
Banana pad raha hai. But actually, via this interview, maybe if you anyone has a full-time cook who's very good, one full-time house help, female, amazing, 24/7. We have a great place to stay. If that is sorted, then I think work तो हम लोग कर लेंगे, पर घर कोई संभाल ले.
It's amazing how, if I can say this, I don't know, like there are 13, 14 people who have come and gone. And because we are actors, Richa has also imbibed those characters. So it's like, see, so many people have come and gone. And it's like, you remember that Rang De Basanti में वो shot नहीं था जहाँ सबके auditions हो रहे हैं? वो है. And then Richa comes back. She's like a little kid, She comes back saying, today this character came and this guy, and there's a full performance. That's just getting ready.
हाँ,
It's
actually
like
क्या है,
Sybil.
सेट पे नहीं जा रहे ना अभी बच्चे की वजह से, तो घर में ही मेड की एक्टिंग करके
Acting का कीड़ा पूरा यहाँ से पूरा हो रहा है अभी.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But has life, like, if someone says to define how life has changed, has it changed?
In what
रात
way?
को नींद आती है, मतलब सोने को मिलता है?
We have a touch wood, great baby that way. Sleeps through the night. Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Because I've heard of too many of my cousins not sleeping at night.
It's torture actually, but I think from 40 days, 45 days onwards, she's been sleeping through the night.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all on her. I think, yeah.
Amazing.
But life has changed.
Life is
definitely.
yeah.
How is he as a father?
He's better than I expected. Very, very involved, very hands-on, very loving, very equipped already with knowledge. Whereas I just like wing it and I'm more spontaneous. But he's very much in the know of how things are done, and I think he's really excited to be a father, and he makes a good father also.
Book पढ़ी थी Parenthood पे?
हाँ.
बहुत. I mean, I had to like match up to what would anyway come naturally to a woman, and then on top of that, Richa herself being, just naturally good with her instincts.
Oh, wow.
So I had to be like prepped from
Dude,
all
I also
sides.
realized you all also have a fashion brand.
Oh, it's like
ये नया मतलब एक और बॉम्ब निकला मुझे आज
I think
मैं सब लिख के लाया था मैं रियलाइज ये भी
it's called EHAB, and it's not a. It's more like an artisanal label.
Yeah.
But we will focus more on it in the coming year.
Yeah.
Okay, we had our hands full this year.
Okay, my last question, Ali, last question to you. I mean, you have multiple big films lined up. There's Thug Life happening. There's 947 happening. There's also There's also Metro happening. Yeah. How is it? How is it to be in so many different spaces? There's Kandahar, which happened also some time back.
Yeah.
How is it? How is it to be an actor who's juggling so many things as an actor?
No, I mean, I feel really blessed. I think the big turning point was, well, Basu sir's film kind of has taken a while.
Yeah.
It's finally wrapped it. Metro. So I'm very excited about that. And Thug Life was just, I mean, out of the blue, like
Mani
working
sir,
with Mani
it's
sir
like-
was really been a blessing. And Kamal Hassan and, you know, the rest of, so many people in it. So it's a nice ensemble to be part of. And yeah, one check off.
One check
Yes.
off.
Yeah, definitely,
Cool.
definitely.
Guys, thank you so much for your time, guys.
Thank
you
you,
so
thank
much.
you, thank you,
Thanks,
thank you.
buddy.